in nighttime, Random County. I am here with Mr. Egghead and the Terminator.
Surprise!
And I am Spooky Suki as always.
Mr. Egghead? Okay.
Mr. Egghead. I was trying to think of what's the villain from Sonic the He-Who?
Dr.
Eggman.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's you.
Oh, I thought it was Dr. Robotnik.
Oh yeah, it was.
Well, both.
What?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think.
Oh, don't they make fun of him saying
Yeah.
Dr. Egghead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Eggman.
Eggman.
Because he's very round. He looks like an egg.
He's very robust. Okay. Well, you're that, I guess, today. It has been a hot minute since we've had an episode because we've had...
A lot of shit's happened.
Yeah. Not that I can think of any of it.
I know. Well, I mean, you were out of commission for a week.
Party before that. What was the week before that?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, because we had a retirement party.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And where you tried to kill me.
Yeah.
That was your own fault.
Unfortunately, I survived.
Against all odds.
Dude, my mom was actually very, very worried. So apparently, don't swallow pop tabs. It's bad for you.
I mean,
PSA.
you were fine. You were fine. You just probably pooed that thing out. Like
I
it was
mean, I
nobody's
would
business.
assume so. Either that or stomach acid got it. But yeah, I ended up swallowing a pop tab. And my mom was very, very concerned.
So was Skeldamere.
Yes.
So was our mother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like how we were just all like,
Like, man, if I die, that's how I go out. I died doing what I love, drinking beer.
YOLO.
I was like, if he hasn't killed himself by now, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think that's what's gonna.
No, it's not YOLO. You only live once. It's YODO. You only die once.
Nope.
Make it count.
YOLO. You're dead the rest of the time. You only live once.
Fair.
Anywho. I got you a gift. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, we'll do the gift. Well, I got you a gift. You can do your best description words to describe this thing.
Yeah, so it's a frogged teapot, and the teacups are little freaking adorable tadpoles.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Yeah, they're good. I don't know how you open that. You just rip the box. Okay.
I had it halfway for you, and then you didn't even use it.
I don't really know. Oh god, oh god.
Mochi. So by the stickers on the box, it's the little robot from Love, Death, and the Robots. So I'm wondering if it's like a Funko Pop version of him.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Well, that's lame.
This is a blue.
Yes, it's blue.
Looks
I
like
didn't really
the
think about the
world's-
Love, Death, and Robots thing when I got it.
Oh,
but
really?
now that you say that.
No, like that. I thought that's what it was.
No, it's not.
He's very cute, though.
He's very cute.
Some assembly
What?
required.
Oh. Oh, yeah, here.
I need to.
Get
Yeah,
to-
it needs to be charged.
Oh,
Oh, shit!
oh,
Oh, my god!
Well, this is why we can't have nice things.
I think it's okay still.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to wait a while.
Here's a USB.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
plug
not
that
gonna
in.
Do that, but here. The gist of it goes like
Dang.
this.
So that plugs in. Okay.
This goes in here.
How does that go right into the tea?
I don't know why you just dropped it into it.
I was trying to hand it to you. Didn't have a good grip on it. It's your fault.
What the fuck? Yeah, so the general gist is it goes in like this,
Yeah.
and then it's a little screen, and he does things. So you take it, you put him in your car,
Yes. Okay.
and I thought there would be more instructions with it.
Nope. That's all we got. We just got it's
well-
mochi box.
It's probably on the box.
Oh dear God! It's on Moon Ruins. I can't read this. Spooky. Translate.
Words are hard.
Mochiwa on. I understood some of that. There's really no fucking instructions.
No, it's just it's box and bubble wrap, and then yeah,
I don't know what you do
like
with this part.
raw circuit board. It's like you couldn't put that in a box.
I'm sure if you gave that to whoever is sickly upstairs, he could figure it out.
Oh, okay, we're getting there.
Yeah, but what do you do with this shit?
I don't know.
I just want to. I need
Because
someone
this
to.
clearly doesn't plug into any of that except for the end.
Yeah, it plugs
Yeah.
It plugs
And
in
then
here.
it's gonna
that's the
bust
power.
off real easy.
I don't know.
I need someone to 3D print me a thing.
But yeah, so this pops in there. I think it's dry enough yet.
No. I would wait a full
You know
24
what?
hours.
Let me just
Pop that in a bag of rice.
So, I found out another reason why I need to redo my bathroom. It's because if the shower curtain isn't sealed correctly, like water will go on the floor.
yeah,
I think.
a lot of it.
Yeah, whatever.
From the
Cool.
sides?
Yeah,
Yeah, they make things called splash guards that you just stick in there.
yeah. However, if the water gets on the floor of my bathroom, it leaks in between like the wall and the floor. That specific spot leaks right onto the power outlet in my basement where my router is connected to.
Yes.
And so I like any other sane person, I have to like listen to stuff while I'm in the shower. I can't just do it quietly. Like I'm the type to do these things in the shower if that's odd for you. And like halfway through, like I noticed that all my stuff was like buffering a lot more. Well, because I was connected to New Kids Wi-Fi across the street. I was like, why am I connected to New Kids? And like, go through the whole thing. It's like,
Oh, because mine's not working.
where is mine?
So here's your general gist of what he does.
Yes.
Like makes faces and shit.
Yeah, he's
but that one's
it's,
red.
It's the little robot
Yeah.
from Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah.
Well, you can get different helmet colors for it. Get you a different fucking helmet
It's
color.
literally this guy.
Yeah. Boing, boing.
Well, there's even like silver.
I bet you we could spray paint it.
What I got? It's blue for Subaru.
Yes.
So I got blue.
Woo. So anyway, I got downstairs to investigate this thing. It's like, what the hell is going on? And like, I have a little like workbench down there where I have a lot of like painting supplies and stuff. And it's like, it's just wet, like in this one spot. And I could not figure out what the hell was going on. I was like, why is only the outlet wet? I thought one of the cats kind of had an accident.
Sounds like an insurance claim waiting to happen.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, all the outlets in the basement are GRFI.
GFCI.
That's right. And girlfriend, GF, all right, girlfriend, really insane. Yeah. So like that tripped, but then I was like, oh yeah, I just gotta just wait for everything to dry out. But I went to grab the power brick from the router, and it's full of water. I'm like, I might just need to get a new one. Fortunately, Sir Trucks-a-Lot, when he used to work for Dish,
Has spares.
well, he had there's a thing where like if he sold a bunch of stuff, you would get like free stuff. That's how I have like my Nest camera. But he had like a mesh router system that he always wanted to put in. But it's like, well, now this is dead. You can do that. Mm-hmm. One thing that I didn't know happened. I know this is a long story, but I don't give a shit. Was it connects to the Google Home and the smart devices. So we have a washer and dryer that's connected through the Google Home. And so I started washing and then went to bed. And I'm kind of laying in bed. And then I hear this like loudspeaker Orwellian voice saying, "Your laundry is done." And I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude.
Invaders.
I didn't know that he had the second mesh router upstairs in the living room. So it's like this echoing.
That's fantastic.
Unplug it. Okay.
Are you still?
I am still.
You good, bro?
With this. Oh, but you have to.
I feel
plug
like
it
now's
in to
not
get
the
it.
time for that.
No, I don't remember which cords go where.
Well, that's smart.
Hopefully, like this.
Hey, I'm dealing with that too.
What?
I unplugged some things and didn't take a picture of how it was wired.
Buddy, come on.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's this way. I don't fucking know.
So I have a really fancy doorbell that I can't use because I unhooked the chime box and I don't know how to put it back together.
That's why that's just like hanging out the way that it is. I remember like seeing that the last time I was at your place. I was like, I don't remember that being like undone like that. It's like, well.
Well, I undid it when we painted and then I was like, oh, I don't need
never
this.
redid it.
Mm-hmm.
I will figure out how this goes. Apparently, they made a second one that has all the stuff on the inside now.
Oh.
Bastards.
So you cheaped out?
I didn't know that they were making a second one even. So
Where did you find this little guy?
on the internet.
Of course.
Duh.
The internet knows all, has all.
I mean, it is, yeah, the sum of all human knowledge.
Fuck. All right, whatever. You deal with that.
I'm gonna
piss
just
me
take
off.
this so you don't keep messing with it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Oh, also, I did your drugs. That's in my notes.
What?
Your nootropics.
Oh, how did that go?
So,
Did you actually accomplish something?
I mean, it was actually like a weirdly productive week. Oh shit! God damn it! It's been that. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. It's been a minute. So, one day I took the logic, which is deep focused work,
Yes.
complex problem solving. I definitely found out throughout the day that I had less circulating thoughts, and everything like felt like more compartmentalized. Like, okay, here's like this thing that I'm doing, here's this thing that I'm doing, as opposed to like, here's all the things that I'm doing.
Yes.
Also, I felt less guilty about staying on task.
What? How do you feel guilty about staying on task? What in the world?
That's just what my notes say. I'm just like,
Okay. I don't know.
That seems very backwards.
maybe it's for not staying on task, I think is what I'm trying to say. Because like, yeah, like
So
I was
you
like,
didn't feel guilty for
like
thinking about other things.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. And I was like, well, those are weird feelings. Then I have in my notes, Fox stole my pillow. And then on Tuesday,
What?
Tuesday, they fell out of my pocket and I didn't get to take them because they lived in my car for the day.
Bruh.
Because your car is so far away.
Well, I mean, like when I was like getting ready to do stuff, it's like when I'm at work, I'm just at work. Like if I leave work, then I don't want to come back.
That's fair enough.
I don't know how the hell you do it, like leaving work all the time in the middle of the day.
Because I don't want to be there.
Fair. So is it just so you can get better parking?
No, because sometimes I leave and I get worse parking.
Okay. Well, on Wednesday, I took the motivation one.
Yes.
This one's for crossing off your to-do list. I can't even read my own handwriting.
Good job.
Sticking to good habits, self-discipline, and completing tasks. Okay, so yeah, that's what it was supposed to do.
Yes.
I found it not easy to like change browser tabs in my brain. So like I was like locked into like doing something.
Oh, okay. All right.
And like a lot of my whatever the hell's wrong with my brain, it's kind of like my superpower, where it's like, oh, I can do like all the things and I can just bounce everywhere. It's like this was not letting me do that at all. It was like it felt like trying to just be left-handed for no reason is actually what it kind of felt like. It was weird. Apparently it was also easier for me to hydrate that day. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't think that's related per se.
I can't read my own handwriting. Less toddler obstinance? Oh. Yeah, like I was like, no, I don't wanna. Like I'll just do shit. Like
Okay.
So it was
All right.
very weird. Thursday was energy. This one is for busy days, intense workouts, staying alert. And Thursday was just a mess. Oh God, that was.
Oh, was that the day that you guys?
I don't know if we can say that legally.
Okay.
No.
Changed jobs. There you go.
Yeah. Well, okay. There was a big thing that happened at work, and I rage workout that night. It was kind of awesome.
See, okay, I didn't like the energy one because it made me feel kind of like panicky. So I wasn't a big fan of the energy one.
Yeah.
But coinciding on that day probably didn't help.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun time.
And then Friday, I took the clarity one, which is for high pressure days, maintaining concentration, tasks that require focus and attention. I felt like a laser that I couldn't aim.
What?
Was that before happy hour or after happy hour?
This is before. This is during work. Yeah, it's like it's not that like I didn't have any agency over the thing, but it's like I would just be like locked into something and like that was it, and like I didn't get to choose what I was locked into.
Oh,
like
dear God.
Yeah.
See, I have the best luck with that one where I'm like, I make my list of things that I have to do, and I just go through my list of things I have to do.
But then you always like ask me for like, what do we do next?
Yeah, that's the days that I don't like have a specific order that I want to follow.
Yeah, those were. I mean, they're interesting.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I'll probably go through the supply that you gave me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird. Like it's not like a complete like out of body experience, but it's like, wait, my brain can do this now.
Yeah. They're weird.
Antidepressants do that too. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm coming off them.
Well, I thought you just like switched to new stuff.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get my thyroid tested, so I gotta
that's a better idea.
So.
Because
because you got
shit runs in the family. A little bit.
Is that? Wait, has your dad ever got his thyroid tested? That would answer a lot of questions. I feel like
that would require him to go to the hospital.
You would have
go
to
get
go
tested.
to the doctor first. Good fucking luck with that.
Well, that's why I'm a fan of old Greg.
Oh God.
Some days.
Anyway.
Also within our absence was World Women's Day. So congratulations for being ladies. Good job.
Okay.
I was gonna not gonna do it.
I was gonna say something too.
No? Come at me, bro.
I feel like congratulations is maybe not the right word.
Maybe. I don't know. Sorry for your loss.
There we go.
It's a little better.
What else happened this week? Last 3 weeks. So South Korean kids are pushing back on a 6 to 9 hour maximum work week. And it was actually part of the Seawolf generation.
Yes.
Where it's actually a lot of the younger politicians that are actually like spearheading a lot of that to push back to lower the maximum amount of work hours. And I was like, hell yeah, we talked about this. Mm-hmm. I know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. I want to pour more tea, but I don't want to spill.
My soup levels are also low.
You want to try that, Terminator, and see if you don't spill?
I can't make any promises.
Okay.
I did actually apply for a new position at work. It was for a design engineer position where I'd be doing a lot of engineer legwork, but not actually like, having the engineer stamp or degree.
That was terrible.
Yeah, see, it doesn't pour well.
Well, let's do better. Let's mop it up.
Put the pour.
Design engineer.
Pour.
Yeah. And so like I put in for it, and we for this position they did the 3-member interview thing. So it's like I'm sitting across the table from like 3 higher ups in the company, which like to some people would be intimidating, but like I knew everyone, so it was just hanging out with friends. Well, I didn't get it. Surprise, surprise. But the 2 people that did end up getting it were way more qualified than I was anyway.
2 people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who was? Never mind.
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up didn't getting it, but I was actually given the grace of an exit. Well, not an exit interview, like a follow up thing. It's like, okay, you didn't get it, but here's why. It was because I talk too much and tell long winded stories.
I mean, they're not wrong.
I know, that's why it sucked.
Imagine that.
So my goddamn mouth stopped me from getting a job.
I think if I would have tried applying for that, they would have just told me no.
You just walk in and get the fuck out of here.
No. You just got moved to a new product group. No.
Yep. However, it was actually a lot of fun, and if that position does come available again, I'll definitely apply for it. Yeah. But yeah, I got turned down because I immediately after that told a new kid, he was like, "Aren't you fucking serious?" It's like, yeah.
That's why just because you're comfortable with them doesn't mean you should talk all time.
Shut up. It's the only thing I'm good at, not shutting the fuck up.
From 2 introverts to an extrovert.
Who?
God damn. What have I been doing? Oh, I had a bachelorette party.
Yes.
It was alright.
You went to the big city of Omaha.
I decided that I don't like people.
Dear God.
I mean, I've been telling you this for years.
Yeah, but like, okay, so the deal was we went to the first bar, and it was fun. It was a good time. We went to the second bar, and it was like one of those bars that's like music so loud you can't talk to people.
Mm.
And it was country.
And
Oh, God.
Like, it was so loud that I couldn't brain properly. That's how loud it was. And I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this so much. And, like, there was people everywhere. It was, like, freaking packed.
I mean, it was St. Patty's Day,
Yeah.
so I don't know what you expected.
Yeah, and like, I think we had been in the second bar like 10 minutes, and I was like, I don't think this is for me anymore. Not that I knew of a time that I enjoyed such places, but it's definitely not anymore. I'm old now.
Yeah. I was like, well, no, when we go to the loft, like, it would be, like, insanely loud.
It wouldn't be.
Sometimes it was.
Well, that's just because you'd get me and Bent and New Kid together, and we would just be loud.
Yeah, but like most of the time, you could find a corner where you could sit and talk to someone.
Yeah, very true.
Like, this place was so loud, there was no way you were talking to anyone. And, like, I don't talk that loud anyways. So it was uncomfortable, because people were asking me things and telling me things, and I was just nodding yes, because I had no fucking idea what they were saying. So, yeah. Loud bars are not for me anymore, because I am now old. And that's fine.
See, I only got, like, one photo from that night, and it was you just pissed off, angry, and then Shamanda just, like...
I don't know, like, what the pissed off one would have been.
Let me find it really quick.
It was towards the end of the night.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
don't know if you're
did I
pissed
just,
off.
like,
You
look
just
that salty?
looked angry.
Yeah.
Shamanda, where are
Me
you?
bad.
It was way past your bedtime, too.
Yes.
All of her cat photos. Christ.
Cats.
Yeah, this one.
That was from, like, how many years ago now?
That would be, I think that was the before time. So 4 years ago. is when that one
Jesus.
was.
Yeah.
It's back when we would, drank.
Yeah, we're planning on doing that again this summer, so... beer
Yeah, apparently Shredder wants to do one in
in his
my
yard.
backyard.
This bullshit. Look at how pissed off you are.
Oh, that's because they were taking a photo of me, and not
Oh.
because I was salty about the night.
Also, apparently, he was a handful and,
Yeah.
and no one liked him at the
Yeah.
end. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like him after 10 minutes of being in the house, but that's just me.
He's a bit much these days.
Also, this was New Kid on St. Patrick's Day at like 3 a.m. when I was too drunk. Well, not that I was too drunk. I was too busy riding the high of life to want to take him home. And he's dying. Yeah, so I sent a photo of him to Frog Mama. And she's like, take my boy home already, Christ. Yeah.
He does look like he's regretting his life choices.
Well, no, for the first time ever, he was drunker than I was.
Oh, God. Yeah. We don't really get together that much anymore. We should,
Because
though.
you are hermited up in your little crab hole down here.
Well, you guys want to hang out at inconvenient times.
Night?
Most of the time. No, you want to go to the freaking bar at 12 in the afternoon.
That was one time. And it was not 12. It was...
No, on Fridays.
Oh, no, that's at 4. Happy hour.
Oh.
Some of us go at 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because-
well,
Because why not?
I'm
Beer
still
alcoholic.
working.
You work from home, bring it to the bar.
No.
You probably could.
She has.
Yes, but I'm on phone calls and meetings and shit now, I guess.
It's called blur
Because
the
I-
background.
Because I do things.
Although I don't know how you'd get rid of the noise,
No,
though.
you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, summer's coming up too, so that's going to change things a little. We can actually go outside and hang out. And do things outside. Like
And get sunburnt.
do some frolf. No, I got umbrellas for that. And sunscreen. No sunburn here. Absolutely not.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like we hang out more when it's nice out. Now that the loft is out of commission.
Well, we have plans on fixing that.
Uh-huh.
And like everyone is like, I've heard this conversation from many different people. It's like, we just fix the damn stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think the reason why we don't go to the loft so much is because bars close at 2 now. It used to be.
Yeah, but like I don't want to be at the bar till 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you assholes stay up till like 6:30 in the freaking morning
Oh
sometimes.
God, I couldn't now. There's no way.
No. We need to drink the sun up.
Well, we could take a nap in between.
That's not.
They call that nap sleeping.
Not if it's under.
If you take a nap at night,
Not if
it's
it's
called
under-
going to sleep.
Not if it's under 2 hours. All right, it's still a nap.
Okay.
If it's over 20 minutes, it's sleeping.
I've never been good at napping.
Me neither. I'm not good at sleeping, though, so...
Yeah, but you would like. I still think you're insane for this. You used to take coffee naps?
Yeah.
Or is it energy drink? Yeah, where like you just like
Oh,
down
yeah.
a cup of coffee and then you go to sleep and then you just wait for the caffeine to like wake you up.
That's that guy. That's that guy too. He does that.
What the hell? No.
I'm pretty good at
It
napping.
works.
I'm good
I
at-
feel like crap when I wake up, but it works.
I'm good at napping, but I'm bad at sleeping. Don't know.
I'm tired. Here, have some coffee. No, I'm tired, but I'm fast.
Dear God.
So, what's in your notes for the week?
I don't know, because if I would have taken any, it would have been relevant 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
I don't think I took any, though.
All aboard the Fernando Alonso hype train?
Oh, fuck, I don't care.
No.
I just don't give a shit this
Just
season.
because you're a fan of dudes on shitty teams.
No, I just cannot care anymore right now.
No.
Like, it's, Red Bull.
Well, yeah.
One
But-
and two drivers. Which one's going to do it?
No, I really want Aston Martin to win a race this year. I just know that if they do,
Yeah.
it's going to be Stroll.
No, you want it to be Alonso. You don't want it to be fucking Stroll.
No, but it's going to be Stroll.
Anyways, because I don't give a shit at the moment.
Music stuff.
Yeah. Music stuff.
That was a leading question, not really a question. A leading statement for you to elaborate.
I'm trying to. We've been doing music stuff again. How do I explain? We have drum tracks.
You got a new software.
I did get a new software.
You're not using GarageBand anymore?
I haven't bought it yet.
Let's trial.
I'm doing the trial. But yeah, we're going to be moving to Logic Pro X. Oh, I guess it's just Logic Pro now. They took the X away.
That's not part of Pro Tools?
No, so Pro Tools is in Avis program, and Pro Tools is actually a Apple proprietary program.
Oh,
So
That's
it
easy.
is like GarageBand on cocaine,
nice.
but it's the same basic setup. So I already know everything about GarageBand. So I'm just
More
learning.
options.
Yeah, I have more, which is nice. So I've been playing around with that a little bit.
And it's all, well, you have your MIDI keyboard.
Yes.
Or the...
We're not going to use that though
Oh.
for our stuff, anyways.
Oh.
Because we're doing all rock stuff. You don't really need a MIDI keyboard unless you're doing effects in there. But right now, from where we're at, we can't really do effects live.
At the moment.
Yes, right now.
Yeah, I think there's a whole different like skill set to actually playing like with tracks, because like once you start them, you can't really stop them.
Yeah, you can't change the speed.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
And if
play
you
with them.
mess up, you're screwed.
Yep.
So how the hell do like bands do that?
They
It's a
do a whole
lot of-
month of
Yeah, it's a lot of
Or, you
rehearsing.
know, that's their entire job and life.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a lot of rehearsal stuff. And a team of sound people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do miss running soundboards sometimes. It was so much fun.
Well, you're going to have to run soundboard again, so.
Well,
Yeah, because I can only play one instrument at a time.
So, yeah, you're going to have to do soundboard.
oh man, the band that I used to work for, we always bitch our bass player, because he was the type of dude that like he's kind of like jack of all trades. So he also was like the band electrician. I think he also actually like bought a lot of the stuff, and we're always like, no, it was his brother. Aaron, you have two jobs. You have one job: play the bass and drive the van. Yeah, he's one of the dudes that like I got a lot of my skills from. I wonder if he's still alive.
You know, if you do get the small van, you can transport too.
That
Oh,
thing
yeah.
ain't gonna haul nothing.
It'll hold some guitars.
Well, like if
Barely.
like around town, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it'll haul a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but if we need to go on the highway,
Yeah, that's no go.
Yeah, then we're gonna have to get a van. We should just get a van.
Or,
anyways.
a big ass pickup truck that needs to get out of the shop.
Fix your shit.
Yeah, eventually we're either going to have to get a trailer or...
I want to buy a
van.
trailer anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
Then I don't have to keep the motorcycle in my living room.
But first things first, we got to not
I
suck.
thought you were going to destroy that living room, turn it into a garage.
That requires money.
No. Demo is the fun part and the easy part. You just break shit.
Yeah, I still have to buy the materials to put it back up.
No.
We
Well,
got to buy like a whole ass sound system, sir.
wait, sir, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I have to buy it?
No.
No.
I mean, you can.
No. No, I need to buy...
You need to buy a bathroom first.
Man, wow, I need to do a lot of things. So I'm going to do none of them instead.
Yeah, I've been looking at sound system stuff, and it's going to be
Yeah.
expensive. Which, I guess, whatever.
Life is expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Worry about that when we have our EP out, though. Maybe a guitar player.
Speaking of life being expensive, I did see an internet comic where it was someone just like, they're like laying out like on a lawn, like on a blanket. There's like a tree behind them. It's like, I'm having a really good day right now. And then it comes up, it's like, that'll be $75. It's like, fuck. Like everything is monetized.
Yep. That air you breathe.
Yeah.
Is it time?
Yes.
It is time.
It is, in fact, time. We are drinking some lavender spring tea
Out of a frog pot.
out of the frog pot. And I'm drinking some water. That's about it.
Hydration's pretty good.
I thought we had actual drinks, and that's why I made water.
Oh. I mean, I have this Ocean Bomb Sailor Jupiter cucumber tea thing that's strange and kind of...
It's not tea. It's just sparkling.
Yeah.
Water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why it's strange. Like I was like, why does it taste earthy? It's just a cucumber. Actually, no, it tastes like a cucumber peel.
It tastes like cucumber salad to me, which I actually don't mind cucumber salad because of the sauce. But other than that, I don't like cucumbers.
The dressing?
The sauce.
Yes.
And the pepper. The sauce.
Okay, when you add milk to cereal, is it broth or is it sauce?
It's broth.
So cereal is a soup.
But I think it's sauce on the cucumbers because the cucumbers are bigger pieces. Is it a soup or is it a sandwich?
No. Not today.
We were so close to breaking them.
Anywho, what do we got?
I'm drinking a Strawberry Dreams Monster.
Strawberry trees.
Yeah, it tastes like that, like the little kids' amoxicillin medicine when you're little.
That is not what it tastes like to me. What the? Tastes like Welch's strawberry soda.
There we go. Yeah.
Amoxicillin doesn't taste like
No,
strawberry.
amoxicillin. Was that the bubblegum one? No,
Yeah.
it's like a kid's like cough syrup that was very like strawberry.
No, not strawberry.
Strawberry shortcake.
There's the strawberry medicine, there's the bubblegum medicine, and then there's like the grape chalky tablet things.
What?
Grape chalky tablet things.
Yeah, like for kids medicine. I remember that from like a childhood.
We didn't get medicated a lot,
What?
so we were left to suffer.
I was just going to ask him what back alley doctor he went to, but
Well, my
Never mind.
mom's a Korean nurse, so
Yeah, he got the good stuff.
yeah,
We only ever got,
pain and suffering.
yep.
you still got it.
That took a turn.
Anywho,
Sorry
What's the
for-
topic this week?
no, we got our frog and ad space.
Oh, yeah.
Buy our t-shirts, please.
Yes,
They're
yeah.
sitting in my basement, and I don't want them to be anymore.
Have a garage sale.
For
everything
the
must
love
go.
of God.
Yep.
Oh, we got some really rad stickers, too,
Yeah, stickers are boss.
that I keep forgetting about.
Yeah, I need to get one on my car. I also need to wash my car. I need to do a lot of things with my car. Anyway,
You need to just get a new car.
no, it's fine.
Hey.
It's great. It's perfect. I love it. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/random plus roulette.
Nope, no plus. Wouldn't
Nope.
let me add a plus. Random roulette, that's all.
We're also on Facebook, Random and Roulette, and Instagram.
Yep. You can also send us mail Just put R&R on the front and put it in the mailbox.
And maybe it'll get here.
I think you need to put an address on it too, not just R&R.
Send it to Terminator's house.
No, please don't. It gets thrown in the wood stove.
Oh God. Nope. That's it. That's all I can think of. So.
As summer is, well, not summer, but spring is kind of starting to come around, be sure to support some local businesses as you're going out and about, because they're what make things cool.
First step is probably leave your house.
Yeah.
Well, for you, yes.
Go support local business.
All right. Akira.
Yeah, so I didn't write that much down because I actually found something that explained it better than I could.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to read it.
Is it Cliff Notes?
Nope, it's definitely Wikipedia.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, all right.
So Drew, you go first.
Well, I was going to go through the film's synopsis. And that's what the only thing I'm doing.
Okay, yeah.
I wasn't going to fucking write all that down, All right.
Loud noises.
Loud noises.
Came out in 1988.
Yes.
Holy
it's old.
moly, did it?
Yeah. And you can tell.
It was actually one of the first animes to actually come to America.
Yep.
It's like it actually kind of like started the craze. And that's why like it's so like renowned and like well known and so well loved, is because it was like it started everything. And now we're all weebs. Thank you, Akira.
All right.
Speak for yourself.
So we are set in the cyberpunk future of 2019.
Yeah. Right after World War III in Neo Tokyo.
So World War III happens and it triggers a mass destruction of Tokyo. And then which I don't understand how it relates to the rest of the film, kind of, to be honest.
Well, okay.
So it shows the bomb going off in World War III.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of skips to the future and is like, yeah, here's how things are now.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that with like the analysis of it.
Oh, okay.
But as far as like synopsis goes, it starts with an atom bomb going off.
Yeah. And then we cut to a bar that the leader of a Bozo Zuko motorcycle gang is hanging out in.
Which actually, that's where Bozuko all got started. It was motorcycle gangs.
Yep.
And then it became just like the trash, dirty cars, which I fucking love so much.
Yeah. So their gang is called the Capsules, and the rival gang is called the Clowns, and they wear clown faces and shit, which is really weird.
What's the back of the dude's jacket say? It's like bad for the government, good for the health, or something like that. Like,
his jacket says something?
Yeah.
I only thought it had the capsule on it.
No, there's a slogan that goes with it. I can't remember. I don't know if I wrote it down.
Shit.
But I know in Japanese it actually rhymes. But it's like, it basically translates to fuck the police.
Whee! All right, so they're going against the rival gang. They're beating the shit out of them. And, the leader guy is Canada, which I kept thinking they said Canada at first. And I was like, wait a minute.
Canada.
Yes.
They don't have C's. It's Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have C's.
They don't have C's, no.
That's why there's no piracy there. So yeah, there's a motorcycle club.
And Kanada's best friend, Tetsuo Shima, crashes his motorcycle into Takashi, which is, they call him an Esper.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. Like, I don't know if they ever said that in the film.
No.
So I wonder where that came from. Anyways, Takashi escaped from a government laboratory and is assisted by one of the other Espers.
I feel like I have them written down.
Which causes Tetsuo to have a reaction that starts changing him. So then the Japan Self-Defense Force,
because they can't legally be called an army,
captures Takashi and has Tetsuo hospitalized and arrests the rest of the Capsule Gang because they caught up to him. and was like, what the shit is going on? While being interrogated by the police, Canada meets Kay, which is an activist within a resistance movement against the government.
So I like how Canada is just like...
It's like, hey, you want to go out with me?
Yeah, he's just like a huge douchebag, and it's so hilarious. It's like giant himbo. It's like he doesn't even know that he's getting involved in this giant conspiracy. He's like, cool, pretty girl, let's go. I relate a lot to Canada.
Oh my god. So yeah, Canada joins Kay's resistance group because they're going to try to rescue Tetsuo and the other Espers. The Espers then try to kill Tetsuo via hallucinations, but is thwarted.
Yeah, there's a lot of like acid trippy stuff that happens.
Yeah, like they turned into like a big teddy bear and was trying to eat him.
Yeah, but it's like the teddy bear is like made out of like stuff in the room.
Yeah, and then like they start spouting what I could only say is like melted butter or something.
Yeah.
It was weird.
But
yeah, they're like making him go fucking nuts.
Yeah, and the whole thing is it's like the government is trying to tap into like psychic ability.
Yeah.
And like superpowers and things like that. So they're like torturing this poor kid.
Yep. So Tetsuo, being pissed off at them, starts to look for him, and in turn just murders the shit out of everyone in his path. Just friggin' everyone. Tetsuo then finds the Espers and is like, well, I'm gonna kill you guys now, because you guys tried to kill me for some reason.
Well, and the whole time, like, he keeps, like, there's whispers in the back of his mind, which is just a single word, Akira.
Yeah.
Like, he just keeps hearing it.
Yep.
And, like, he's holding these Espers. They're childlike, but they also look, like, very old and zombified.
Yeah, so here's my theory on that. I think they were young kids at one time, but they never grew. They only aged.
Oh.
Because of their power stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
So they are treated like children still, even though they are not as childlike in the mind, but still kind of. Anyway, so the Espers tell Tetsuo that Akira is under the Olympic Stadium, which is weird.
No, it's even more weird because the stadium in the show, this is the far distant dystopian future of 2019. They're building an Olympic stadium. The Summer Olympics happened in Japan in 2020.
For the 2020 Olympics, and it also predicted that it would get canceled.
Yeah.
Which is whack.
It's like, whoa, okay.
Yep.
So yeah, this basically weird human weapon psychic bomb, lives in the bowels of old Tokyo.
Yep. So Tetsuo flees the hospital on a hunt for Akira. And Kyoko, one of the other Espers that can kind of like, I don't know, how would you describe that?
She can like assume control of someone.
Of people. So she has been using Kei to stop Tetsuo with Kaneda. Which I don't know if you noticed this, but every time she was possessed, she had like eyeliner, purple eyeliner on.
Oh yeah. Because just like at the top, just a little.
Yeah, just like a little.
Because I thought Kyoko also had some type of like eye makeup, and that was a way of like showing that she's possessed now because she's taking
like
over.
Purple eyeshadow on, because she was wearing makeup as a old child, which is weird.
as a really old baby.
So everyone's after Tetsuo to stop him at any cost at all. And Tetsuo decides before he's going to go to the Olympic Stadium, he's going to make a stop at their favorite bar, which we opened with, and murders the shit out of the bartender.
Yeah.
And murders the shit out of one of his friends for I don't even know what reason. Like, I think he, like, crushed him under something, too.
Yeah.
Which was equally not good. Um. Oh yeah, and then Canada crashes the dead guy's bike to send it to him or something. I don't know if that's like a game.
It's a motorcycle thing. It's like your motorcycle is part of you. So he thought that his friend died, so he wrecked his bike in a way to actually like kind of like seal everything up.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
If you ever watch Sons of Anarchy, there's a lot of that in there too.
So the remaining friend from the bar goes and finds Canada and tells him, "Hey, he's freaking nutso. This is not good." And then Tetsuo decides he's gonna just rampage through the town, and people are like praising him as a god.
Yeah, so there's this weird. There's a lot of extra like forces in the whole story because there's the government, like as like politicians, and they're fighting against this resistance group that is also against like the military, and then behind the scenes of everything is this weird cult of Akira.
Yeah.
So it's like everything's just a giant mess, and no one knows what the hell is going on. I'm trying to think where we are. Are we going to the stadium yet?
Yep, we're at the stadium now. So Kei fights Tetsuo, but he knocks the crap out of her and exhumes Akira, only to find jars of specimens of Akira being like dissected and put in jars, basically.
Yeah, so Akira was kind of like patient zero, where they found like all these psychic abilities, and they're trying to figure out like how to make more of this. And so basically they just like kind of took him apart and like tried to put him into different things. And so yeah, they just find all these weird like canopic jars, like okay, this is his liver, like, and
kidneys,
this is his like his
eyes, lungs,
spine, like
it's a bunch of jars.
But still, like there's this weird like presence still about them.
Yeah, like they were obviously worried about it for a reason.
Yeah,
but then like it's so weird because after he digs him up, he's like, "Oh, there he is! See, harmless, can't do anything. He's in jars. They cut him up already."
Yeah.
And then it's like, why would you lock them away then? Anywho, Canada fights Tetsuo with a laser rifle that he picked up off of some poor dead guy.
Yeah. No, and like they're charging the battery for it with their motorcycles. Like that seems hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like in this weird shop. It's like does he like cross the wires, like spill something on it? It's like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Well, and it's like, because this is the friend's motorcycle, and it starts on fire.
Yeah.
He's like, well, why didn't you know it was your motorcycle? It's so funny. But yeah, so they're trying to murder the shit out of each other, and then the government decides that they're gonna use their big satellite weapon to try to murk the shit out of him, and it just gets crazy.
And it just blows off his arm.
Yeah, blows off his arm. And then he goes up into space and tries to destroy it, but then it just starts like firing like crazy at everything. Probably murdering the shit out of a bunch of people.
Yeah, and like all of Tokyo is like in complete chaos at this point. Like there's like riots in the street, people trying to leave, and yeah, this laser is killing everything.
Yeah. So Tetsuo was like, "Well, I'm going to make myself a robot arm." And then the robot arm starts like freaking out and like constricting him and all kinds of stuff, and he's like losing his shit. And then he like grows into a blob of squishy nasty and squishes his girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was actually his girlfriend.
The power within him is starting to become way too much more for him to control, and it starts to just kind of like go haywire and starts like destroying everything around him.
Yep. So then the Espers decide it's time to revive Akira to stop this shit going on. So Akira creates a singularity, drawing Tetsuo and Kaneda into a whole nother dimension. And then the Espers are like, we should probably save that guy. He did good. His friend can fuck off, but we're gonna go save that kid. So they go in there, and Kaneda seeing the childhoods of all of the Espers and Akira. So that part where the kids are in the classroom, and they're all like they're not aged yet. That's why it kind of cued me into the fact that like they're old, but their bodies didn't age properly or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, their bodies aged. Well, their bodies didn't develop. They just got older.
Aged. Yeah. And then he saw Tetsuo's childhood, which their childhoods were obviously connected because they were both orphans at the same orphanage and stuff.
It was Tetsuo getting like bullied at school.
Yeah.
And Kaneda was the one that just kind of helped him through.
Yep. So then he gets out of the singularity and it's destroyed like a shit ton of Tokyo again.
Yeah, it's like a giant
just like the
nuke
bomb
going
did.
off. Yeah. Well, at the beginning of the movie, the same thing.
Yep. And then the little glowing ball of it just disappears. And the doctor that was supervising this whole thing saw on his thingy, he was like, "There's a new universe being created." And then he gets crushed to death.
Yeah.
So, Kaneda's friend, motorcycle friend survived. Kay survived. Basically all of the main characters survived. But Akira, the Espers, and Tetsuo are all in a different dimension, I think.
Like they're not there anymore.
And then,
They're not dead, but they're not there.
Yep. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole movie.
Yeah. So, I remember, like, seeing this, like, as a kid, because it was on, it was actually in commercials, like, late at night in, like, the late 90s. And it was always, like, the commercial would come up where it was, like, warning, not for kids. But it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what the hell? And we're, like being, like, really
Swim.
freaked out by a lot of the stuff that it would show. So, do you know what the movie actually is?
Well, it's just like a sci-fi dystopian thing, right? Or is it like trying to allude to something?
It is. It does actually do something. It's the rebuild of Japan after World War II.
Of course it is.
That's why it starts with a nuke. So that's why it follows these orphan kids because their past is destroyed and they have no idea what the future is.
Yeah.
In the same way, the Japan during the rebuild, their past is destroyed, but they're starting to emerge as like this weird economic superpower after being just, completely
demolished.
Yeah. So the whole movie is about like Japan developing into something that it should become, but everyone's afraid of what it might be.
Yeah.
That's why at the end, when Tetsuo is that giant blob baby thing, that's like the economic superpower that is like still in its infancy, but is too big for anyone to understand what's going on.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then when you go back to how the government is also like fighting the military, like the military is pretty hamstrung because like the military doesn't do shit in the movie because they can't. It's like that dynamic, and then all of the like the cult parts was like, well, there really wasn't any religion because I mean, how the hell can you believe in God when a city gets leveled?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Well, and I think at that time there was still a big fight between Buddhism and Shintoism going on. Holy shit. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's very much in the same way of like Princess Mononoke where, well, no. It's about something bigger than the actual movie, where Mononoke is a lot about like, okay, we can be industrialists without destroying the environment.
Yep.
This one is it's a big question of what do we do now? Because when this thing came out in '88, like 40 years before that was 43 was the bomb. So there are definitely people that like
still
knew
it's fresh. Fresh in their mind.
And then so it's a lot of like the birthing of that. And like once you kind of like understand that, it's like, oh my god, this movie makes way more sense.
Way sense. Even though it's still kind of crazy.
Oh no, it's absolutely insane. And that's the other part why the movie is so like well known and renowned and beloved and actually is one of only 2 animated movies that's in the Criterion collection. Which is like that's like the the secret vault.
What's the other one?
The Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah.
All right.
But the reason why it's like so well known because it literally started anime in the West.
Yeah, well, and like, even in anime today, there's a lot of tropes from that movie. That movie started so many tropes, like the motorcycle slide.
Yeah.
And
going Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
like the OG anime fight happens in this movie.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of the way that they did the movie, like the way that it was like kind of produced, is it was basically every single anime studio in Japan came together to make this thing.
Oh, I didn't
Like,
know that.
yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
It's huge. Like the budget for this thing was massive. Also, it has the largest color palette of any animated movie ever. Like usually, I think there's like 120 colors. This one had like over 300, different colors. And the animation style that is done, how it's not anime as we know it now.
Yeah.
Because it was still done in the practice of these people trying to like look like people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very old style, but at that time it was kind of a newer way to do things. Cause if you look at like anime from that time compared to it, it's definitely a completely different style. But it's still very old style compared to now. And I also think it's funny how it was set in 2019, so everything was futuristic but still retro style. Yeah. Which was really cool to see.
I think... No, I was trying to think. Yeah, the only 3D, the little monitor that the scientist has, like with the waveforms in it, like that was... I don't know if that was the first time they tried to composite like hand drawn with 3D, like actually like computer generated stuff. But I know that was that scene was like a big deal. Yeah, but I can't remember the actual significance of it. So one of my favorite games of all time is Final Fantasy VII, and the first half of that game is literally this whole movie. Like it's insane. Like I'm going through, and I was like, wait. All of these settings like make sense now. All of these that game came out in '97, so it was about 10 years after. But the parallels that are drawn between that is insane. It's like now I want to go play it again.
So I actually wanted to talk about the voice actor for Canada.
Okay.
So it's Johnny Young Bosch.
Wait, that's Johnny Young Bosch?
And that was the
Black Power Ranger?
Yeah, that was his first venture into voice acting. That was
how
his
old
big
was he?
Venture into voice acting. I don't know. I didn't look. But
because he wasn't the Black Power Ranger for like another like 7 years after that.
Yeah.
Actually, he's the Black Power Ranger in the new Power Ranger movie that's coming out, which I'm stupid stoked for.
You also might know him from, well, you wouldn't because you haven't watched it, but Bleach. He's Ichigo Kurosaki. He is in Durala.
Oh, really?
He's Isaya Orihara.
Which one is that?
That's the evil one that has the knife all the time. Oh. He's the information broker. Yeah. He's also in Sailor Moon as Artemis.
Really, the cat?
Yeah. Yep, and he's in a shit ton. He has a whole
like his
IMDb
list is huge
of shit that he voice acts for and games. Huh. But yeah, most known as the Black Power Ranger / Green Power Ranger. He was the Green Power Ranger in Turbo, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say like Yazoo or something like that.
But yeah, that
and
guy.
he's from Kansas City.
Oh, really? Shit.
He was born in 1976, so math-wise, he would have been 12.
Yeah, really? But he was in the American dub.
Well, so that which would have came out later. Yeah, I think 91 was actually when it came over, but still. Yeah, he would have. Well, he's not 12, he's 15.
Yeah. Absolutely insane. Big fan, though. Really cool.
So, yeah, like after like kind of understanding, what like the movie like by itself is very, very strange, very odd, and not what I expected. Yeah. But learning more about it, it's like, holy shit, now I understand why this is like such a huge deal. Yeah, because like I thought that it was more like but before I had watched it, I thought it was more about like the motorcycle gangs and like kind of like a crime or a heist type thing.
No, it's like everything except for the motorcycle.
Yeah, gangs. But that's what everyone knows it for is the motorcycle slide scene. Like even the movie poster is the motorcycle. Yeah, it's like that's in there for like the first like 10 minutes. After that, no one gives a shit.
Well, except for I guess Tetsuo was really after his bike the whole time. He really wanted that bike. Oh, and he was really mad about it. Yeah. Yeah, that was some crazy shit watching that.
So it's just like all anime. It's based off a manga. And when the movie was released, the manga wasn't finished.
Yeah, so it didn't actually go in the direction of the manga.
Yeah. So
it only took the base idea of it.
There's actually a lot more that happens. Basically, the movie is actually split in two, and that's the beginning of the manga with like the kids and the bikes, and then the end, which is like the anime fight. The giant explosion, the stadium. There's everything else in the manga that in the middle is gone from the movie.
Yeah.
That's why so much of it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, because a bunch of it is gone.
Yeah, because
I think I would read the manga now.
Yeah.
If I can get a hold of it. Because I don't like reading manga on the internet. I know some people like to do that, but I'd rather have the books.
Yeah.
So if I can find it, I might get it.
They do also, I know in the manga, go into a lot of the other characters, like the clown gang is like a much bigger thing.
Oh, okay.
And in classic anime style, they actually recruit them as friends after they beat them.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Because that has to happen.
What is this, fucking fairy tale?
No. No, that's every anime. Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, okay? Nor will I ever.
And I mean, and again, like even, making, those comparisons, like literally this started anime.
Yeah.
Like this is Genesis.
Yes.
I mean, even though I think something like the Gundam stuff came out like in the 70s, but
yeah, Gundam was the big one. But it wasn't like super duper popular.
yeah, this was the first time it like came to the West, and that's why this one's culturally significant.
Yes. Crazy shit.
So yeah, that's all I have on Akira.
Okay.
If you haven't watched it, definitely give it a shot, and then learn a little bit more about it because it's not going to make sense to you.
All right, let's give this a spin.
Give the wheel a spin.
Oh, did you have any opinions on the movie there?
A movie I never watched.
Well, we explained it to you.
I probably still wouldn't watch it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, here we go. We got fashion.
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 Let's see, what do we have under that category?
Depends.
Duar is the top of the list.
Duar.
We also have sea line. Sea line?
Celine.
Okay.
Sea lion.
Or we can do capes. Is apparently in the list.
What did we put capes on there?
What, Crow tribe?
Crow?
What does that mean?
I don't think that's what it was supposed to be.
No, I remember putting that in there.
I don't
I
know.
can't remember what's
You
going
could
on.
do the history and significance of the combat boot,
Nah.
because that's changed. I don't know
Well,
how
it was
many
like,
different
it was
times.
military.
Yeah. But then punk kind of adopted it, and like that's what Doc Martens. That'd be interesting.
Oh, we could do Doc Martens specifically.
You want to be on that show?
No.
Too many.
Or we can do cottagecore.
Oh, cottagecore would be kind of fun.
I mean, it's kind of springy.
It is springy.
Yeah.
Should we do cottagecore?
I'd dive into cottagecore.
All right.
We'll set that up for next time.
Cottagecore.
Cottagecore. I mean, that's fashion. It's more like an aesthetic.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Country boy can't survive.
If you,
Ah, damn
fuck
it.
off. If you have any complaints, make sure to ride it on a rock and yeet it through Sir Egghead's window.
All right. Okay. I guess I'll take us out.
Oh.
Remember, kids, you can't pee your pants if you're not wearing any.
No.
No matter where you go, there you are.
No.
And hydrate before you die. Hydrate.
Hydrate before you hydrate. Jesus Christ. No, we were going with
Wouldn't you need to hydrate to pee your pants too?
apparently not if you're not wearing any.
Yeah, you can't pee your pants if you're not wearing any, Trish. Terminator.
Also can't pee your pants if you haven't been hydrating.
No, we were gonna go with baffle them with bullshit. That's what our
If you can't dazzle them with intelligence, baffle them with your bullshit.
yes.
No, it's fish. Fuck it, shit happens.
Have a fishy time.
Remember, fish.
Oh God. Okay.
Bye.
Have a nice time. We'll